Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Tom Misery. Watching my channel, Mr. 14, and I'm here doing a review of Hustle and Soul, Season 3, Episode 9. This is the episode before the season finale. Next week will be the season finale. And let's jump into it, right, y'all? So, Cola is hurt and upset, but she's not surprised that these two bum bitches, Anna and Dandy, freaking jumped her at the freaking restaurant. And it's like, it's fucked up that she says she values Anna. She respects Anna. She never really talked about Anna, but she was sticking out for Anna. And she said she upset that she told Anna the truth to watch her back about Danny. Which it is true because Danny endgame is Lawrence. And then you freaking want to trust this chick, even though you say you don't really care about trusting this chick or something like that. You just want to see what their game plan is. And like I tell you what her game plan is later on. And so by inviting Dandy back. But Cola did tell Annie the truth that you need to watch your back because Danny will take your man. Will continue taking your man. That's her goal. And then she ended up jumping him, punching Cola. Cola holding her own. Cola got Anna right down. Cola got Anna. But Danny jumped in. So they both jumping in and throw her off the game. But she was holding her own. So now she's just so destroyed. She said she's not going back to PT Cup anymore. She is done with PT Cup. She can't. And she was warned by John that she not gonna be safe. That she warned by John that they gonna put her hands on her. They gonna jump her, whatever. They go so like that. You're not safe being there. You don't need to go back in there. But she refused to listen to him. She did listen to him, and now well, look what happened. She got jumped. Now John probably was right a little bit, but don't say it because John, you got to be there for him. So she's felt that she's hurting everything. She got nobody to talk to, but she could talk to John because he's been there and he was right all along. So she told John about it, and he got upset. And he said, this is fucking ridiculous. I knew this was gonna happen. You should not have been back over there or something like that. But you just gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta be safe and not fuck with them anymore. So she said she still got love for John. And so like that. He always had been there. He always been consistent in her life. And she just want to be the same thing. So she said she going to put her pride to the side, her hurt and other things aside, and support him as much as that he supported her. Now, this still going to be vulnerable in the end because at the end of the day, he still chose Eric over you, Cola. And it's no matter what you do, if he still want to be with Eric, he still going to do everything he thinks to make his better relationship with Eric. He drinking problem. Yes, he got a drinking problem. You want to support them as a friend? Born by you want to support him as a friend, but don't use that as a reason why you need to be next to him or something like that because he's been there for you and you want to get back and you should be there to support him and he needs me. Yes, he may need you, but you don't need to go over there physically to him be supportive. And Nikki was like, hold up, why are you going on the regular? So Cola, after all this things to talk about, she decided to say she want to move back to Brooklyn. And she wanted to go back to Brooklyn because she said there's nothing in here PT Cup to do. No, in Miami and do. She said she's the only one that was holding her back was her family here, but she said it's nothing there in Miami for her. So she want to go back to Brooklyn because John has been there supporting for me and like that, and I need to be there for him because he's gonna do a lot, so I need to support him. So Nikki said this bitch is delusional. She's very delusional. She don't want to talk to Cola. So Nikki did talk to Cola and told Cola that listen, you going back to Brooklyn because of John. You should go back to Brooklyn because you need to do better yourself. It's more other opportunity to do here. You don't have to do PT Cup. But you going back to John, go back to Brooklyn for John, and John chose Eric because you a vulnerable space. You're in a vulnerable position right now. And John know you're vulnerable. So he could play on your vulnerability just to get you back with him. And don't use your rawness to freaking go to him and say, listen, this is. And it was like, yes, I feel for you. It's like, don't use that, the fact that you put your old feelings up and your feelings resurface for this guy and not knowing that he's still gonna be with Eric at the end of the day. He chose him, so you still gonna feel kind of hurt. So don't go there with expectation that you can get him back because you want him. It's like they probably still want him. It's like I still love him. I still got love for him. Everything. I want to be there for as a friend. Yes, you can be there as a friend, but you don't have to physically move back to Brooklyn to be there for him. So I don't know. I think he's trying to be selfish as much as he can. I mean, John going through his stuff, but I think it's selfish for him to so much hitting Cola up so much and Eric hitting her up and constantly calling her, something like that. You doing that because you want her to be by your side and not let you go and everything. But at the same time, and not dang her along when you still with Eric. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. Let me get with Nikki. Nikki didn't want to jump into the fight because she said it was crazy how things went down at the Pink Teacup, and it's too much. She said while she's going through this court case, she needs to really focus because she cannot do anything that would jeopardize a court case. So what she did is that she decided she was not going to take the plea because the plea was 18 months. And it was 34 months, so they dropped it down to 18 months. To take the plea, then she would first 18 months, a year and a half. Then if she do go to trial, she could face 5 to 10 years of battery, domestic violence with a deadly weapon. I said, oh shit, that's a fancy little charge term. And so she said she gonna go to trial, she gonna fight it. She said it could be a possibility she could fight and she want no jail time, but she want to take the plea. Just take the plea. She gonna fight and do what you gotta do and trying to beat the case. And I was like, I don't know how much of the evidence. And hopefully the evidence is not too damaging that she can win this case. And I just pray for the best. But she did mention that because of this going on, she going to trial and stuff like that, she really don't want any opportunities for her to mess up. So she may decide to step out of Pink Teacup herself and not work there because it could be too much drama, and she don't need that drama while she going through this court case. So I said, understand, Nikki. So I hope you do what you got to do. All right. So the twins, Dominic and Steven, was playing basketball. And you know, Dominic last week told Steph that he got an offer in Germany and he thinking about it. And you know, Steph went ballistic because they haven't been separated for 28 years. Dominic is like a father figure to him. Is like an older. He's been more responsible, so I needed him and stuff like that. And I was saying, I understand that, but I said, Steph, you need to let your brother go. You need to let him grow. And you need to grow yourself. You can't always depend on each other. You need to get individuality from each other instead of being together. Yes, y'all been together. Y'all can still have the communication. You can still visit each other. And especially you got money, you can still visit him and he can visit you. But let him do his thing. And you need to do your, need to find your own identity, need to find your own self-worth without your brother with you. Because y'all always cannot be together 24/7. Yes, y'all been there for 28 years. It's time to cut the umbilical cord, like you said, and let him grow and y'all become adults, man. Because y'all 28 years old. You're not a baby. It's like that. So Dominic told Steph that he's going to take the job. He said, you know what, Pink Teacup is good, no matter, especially after what just happened. I need to focus on my life, and I don't want to do Pink Teacup for my life. So I'm going to take the job. It's an opportunity. I'm not going to jump it down. I'm not going to turn it down. I need to do this. And I said, yes, Dominic, do it. Do it. You're very serious with modeling. Good looking guy. You could do what you gotta do. It's a good opportunity, and you don't get this much opportunities for something like that. And it's a big. I heard there's a big management company in Germany that wants you and do the job. Steph said he gonna do more modeling jobs in Miami. He gonna continue working Pink Teacup, so he's just gonna do what he gotta do to pay his bills. He did say he feels separation. He do feel something down and sad, and he explained more why he felt the way he is. And I understand a little bit more about Steph being so having anxiety separated from his brother because he said he lost his dad and he lost his stepdad. I think he said dad or stepdad. I think he said his stepdad. I think killed himself. So like that. So that's that. And he's always been one of his mom and his brother. They were so close. And that's why him and Dominic are so close. So y'all been together because of the loss and y'all clicked together because the bond y'all had. And now the fact that he lost his dad, he lost his mom. No, his dad, his stepdad, and now his brother's leaving. It just create a freaking separation anxiety in him. That damn, I don't want to lose somebody else. So I understand his little breaking point, but at the same time, Steph, let your brother do him, and you will be fine. Like Nikki and Cola said, you will definitely be fine. You will be good. Yes, you might feel sad, you may feel down, but you need to continue your life and do what you got to do. So I think he will be good, and Dominic will be great, and I wish them best success into this business. Into Dominic, I wish him best success in modeling, and I wish Steph best success into continue his little local modeling stuff and working in Pink Teacup, and he can just have his own identity away from being with Dominic. All right, so LP had to sit down. No, before I do that, let me do a Nika story, and then I do the Dandy and it's like that. LP had Nika, right? Nika was on something. You could tell she was on something. She was going through a lot of things in her life. She's up and down, up and down. And now we know why she doing this the way she be doing. All right, so Nika went outside and all of a sudden pulled down her freaking shorts, show her panties and some stockings, fishnet, whatever, to the side, thing like a stripper outfit, and went inside the pool and took the net and cleaned the pool. I said, when you clean the pool, you don't need to get inside the pool. You could just clean it with the net and just sweep everything up and go around to the perimeter of the pool and clean things up. You don't need to get inside the pool, girl. So she got inside the pool. So the twins told them, I think LP or something like that. LP said, what the hell is she doing? And I said, what the hell nigga doing? I said, bitch, you get naked? I said, oh, she's all one. She got inside the pool and started cleaning it. I was like, wow, Nika. So LP told Anna about it and told Anna, listen, go out there. I'll keep the customers distracted, and you need to get this handled before any customer sees that. She said, okay, cool. She said, Anika, sweetie, what is you doing? And dude, she said, I cleaned the pool and everything. He didn't get up. So LP came out there. She said, I need to get something. I need to cover you. What you doing? Look at you. LP, give me something to cover her up. Here, he gave her a jacket, her self jacket, to cover her up. She put her shoes on. And Anna said, are you okay? She said, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So, oh yeah, right. It's why you get in the pool. She said, I was cleaning the pool, but Anika, you didn't have to get inside the pool. And she said, that's my job. I was supposed to clean the pool. I said, yes, but you didn't have to get inside the pool. She said, oh, okay. She said, are you sure you're okay? He said, okay, okay. Yeah, uh-huh. She said, why are you covering your eyes to me? She said, I'm fine. It was my eyelashes. My eyelashes was getting in my eyes, so I had to cover it. And I was like, no, Anika, your ass was high, bitch. You was high. You was on something. And they would say, you know what Anna said, listen, I'm going to call your Uber. You going to go home, sleep the thing off. Don't come back for today. And you talk to you later. She's like, okay, cool. So they got one of the twins to make sure she got wait for Anika to get inside the club, get where she had to go, and do that. And I was like, oh, that's something. So later on her day off, Anika came to the restaurant because LP was texting something. He was doing um, pre-lunch for the restaurant. And he said, what you doing on your day off? And she said, I want to talk to you about what happened to me the other day about the thing. And he said, okay, what's going on? He said, I'm gonna apologize. I shouldn't have done all that stuff. And it's just like there's a lot of things going on in my life, and I just had to deal with things. And I don't know. I shouldn't have done what I did that day. So he said, I'm gonna keep it straight up. What the fuck happened to you? She said, I was on 2 bags of coke that day. I said, cocaine? You was 2 bags of cocaine that day? 2 bags? See, I don't know about cocaine or drugs like that. I don't know how big the bag she was taking or stuff. If I do remember correctly, these cocaine bags are not that freaking big, small. So she took 2 bags of cocaine. I was like, girl, oh, you was on one. And she said she's just going through a lot. She was off of it, and I think she got back on it. So she basically addicted. You could get off of the drugs and then go right back into it. That's mean your definition of addicted. So she been I think stripping, and I guess she was doing that drugs while she's stripping, and she's just got a lot going on. She stopped, and he said, "What you want to do? Did you say you had a purpose in mind?" And her purpose was to get her daughter back. Like she said, she lost the rights of her daughter and everything, and she wants to be better for her daughter and change for her daughter. So LP said he want to help her. He said, I have faith for you. I don't want you to do that. I know you work hard. You a hustler, and the customers like you, the management like you, people like you. It's like that, but you need to work on yourself. You can't do what she had did that other day. And she said, I know. It's like that. She said, you got families? And she said, I got a brother and I've talked to when I close. She said, yes, reach out to her. And she said she needs to do what she needs to do to get help for herself so she could be better for herself and not disappoint y'all and work on it and everything. He said, okay, cool. So Anika went to get her brother, Keon. And I said, okay, good looking brother. After they talk, and she said them in close. She be contacting him. They be good communication. And she said he's been doing good. She told him that went back on cocaine and everything, and she been addicted to cocaine. So what she needs to do, she needs to go to rehab. And he said he appreciate that. And he said, why will make you go to rehab? And he said, you know, we talk about it every day. He said, oh, okay, your daughter. And he said, that's a good goal to do. And she said she needs to do what she got to do. So I hope Nika get help. Hope she does keep her word and go to rehab and do better, girl. Cause that cocaine is not good. You so young, girl, to let that take over your life. The way I use you, pretty young girl. You need to let that go. Whatever stress you've been going through, go to rehab, better yourself, so you could get good track on yourself and with your daughter. So I wish you the best of luck, girl, and pray you will good, and pray that you be good at the end of the day. All right, all right. So LP met with Anika, uh, no, met with Anna and Dandy to tell about what how he felt about that in fight because those two bum bitches fight in the restaurant in front of customers and everything, and act like they didn't do anything wrong and they was justified. So LP said, "What happened at the restaurant? I was disappointed. Y'all should have never have done that. And what, because of the result of what y'all done, that second open restaurant that he's building, y'all will not be a part of it." I said, "Yes, yes, 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 yes." But Anna was like, "Hmm," and she was smirking. Anna got some plan on, and Danny was like kind of worried. She's like, "Oh my God, you gonna take me away from PT Cup? No, I need to work. Like I can't. I need to be part of it. That's not good to be letting me go." So Anna said, "Listen, he think I'm not gonna be part of that PT Cup. He got one thing mistaken. I got a plan, and he would not know about my plan, but it's gonna be put in the works." I said, "Oh, what is your plan, Anna?" So Dandy felt type of way that she's not gonna be a part of the new thing, so she went to talk to LP and apologize for her behavior, and she said she probably won't do that again, at least not in front of the customers. But yeah, she shouldn't be conducting herself like that, especially if she want to elevate herself. So she said she needs to work on that and work on the promises of not letting her get to the point where she could be a ghetto bitch in a freaking restaurant when she's supposed to be a manager. So they're not part of that. And he said, "I'll reopen my Brooklyn location, or open another location in Brooklyn." He said, "No, no, don't do that. Go to Atlanta. Atlanta is a better opportunity." I said, "Listen, Atlanta is good, but Atlanta has so many damn places for soul food. So you just do something where you could do something else. I mean, all this soul food, Old Lady Gang, all this other stuff, they have enough. So you don't need another soul food place in Atlanta. So why do something? Why go there? Go back to Brooklyn, rebuild the Brooklyn, let the money making. You have Brooklyn, Miami, and then later on y'all can do something else. But don't do Atlanta right now." So he said, "Why are you pushing so much on Atlanta?" So that's the same thing Anna was pushing, and now you agreeing with Anna. So LP started questioning. He said, "First brought her down here, and now y'all cahoots and y'all all buddy buddy and sharing the same goal." So then she went to say, "Oh, Anna invite me to dinner." He said, "Oh, I didn't know that. And she inviting you to dinner?" I said, "Oh," because he knows that Annie and Danny like each other. So why the fuck Anna's doing all this shit with her? So Anna took upon herself and invite Nika to the I said, "What the fuck Anna doing? Wearing her breast all out, her day lace bra, had her go all the way here like a freaking like a madam, so like that, freaking chic madam, so like that." And Danny came with her little nice little brown outfit on with her dreads bundled up. So they were sitting down. And Danny's kind of like nervous about it. So why is she inviting me here? What's going on? All that stuff. She said, "Let's be to the taste. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I didn't invite you down here for nothing. I invite you down here because I have a reason, and you'll be a part of it." And she said, "I'm opening the one in Atlanta, and LP don't know about that. And when we open about it, it's still gonna use his name, but it's gonna be my business. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna have a contract. If you sign the contract, we'll be partners in this opening events for Atlanta. Only if you don't tell LP." She said, "I need to know where your loyalty lies." So I said, "Yeah, she's write that contract and see if Danny will break that freaking contract and let LP know." She said, "If you sign the contract, we partners, we have to let you know we could be good. And we could run it. And if we do that, we could run and own the freaking L Atlanta, and we could be ruled over LP. We will be his boss at that location, so like that." I said, "Ooh, Anna. Really, chick? Okay. All right." So Danny thought about it a while, but she said Danny always end game was to get LP. So she gonna do what she gotta do. So she signed it. Anika signed it. They said, we're going to do it. She said, the future of females. I said, oh, click, click, click. And that's how the episode ended, y'all. Sure. I don't know, y'all. Next week is the season finale. It looked like it's gonna be turned up. So LP got LP head all confused. She said, "What the fuck is happening here?" They both kissing them at the same time. I said, "Y'all was bitter enemies, and now y'all freaking buddy been parting it up." I see what it is. I said, "Go ahead and end it with your little plan, girl." But that was the episode, y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you're new to my channel. Also share my videos, and I appreciate everyone who has subscribed so far. I'm almost up to 80. 20 way for the 100, and once I get the 100 milestone, I will do a thank you video. So please help me out and get to that goal point. But I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.